day when my mum told me that she was going to send me to a Jesus camp. I was 16 years old at the end of grade 11, and she said, "Steph, make sure you're not working these days of the summer school holidays because you're going on a camp." And I looked at her really weirdly. I said, "What kind of camp?" And she said, "It's going to be a Jesus camp." And I had grown up Catholic. We went to church every Sunday with my family, but my faith wasn't my own. I didn't enjoy going to church because I didn't see any other young people around. I didn't have friends that went to church. It wasn't cool when I was growing up. So the thought of going to a Jesus camp and spending 4 days of my summer there was really frightening. But Mum's mum, and she drove me up there forcibly. I was crying the whole way up saying, "Mum, don't expect me to change. I'm not going to change." And we got there. And I was really nervous because I thought, I don't know who to be. My whole life I had kind of molded myself to fit in with people in high school and doing whatever everyone else was doing to be cool. And so I didn't know, what it meant to be a cool Catholic or what that would look like. And so I realized and I noticed when I got there, I got out of my car and arrived at this summer camp. The first thing I noticed was how friendly everyone was, that it was the first time in my life I could be myself and that I wasn't judged for who I was, but I was accepted. And that really just opened up this whole whirlwind of events that happened at this camp. I experienced the sacraments in a real way for the first time. I actually listened to what was happening at Mass. I went to reconciliation for the first time since I had my very first reconciliation when I was younger. And that experience of the church in its fullness with other young people who was excited for their faith gave me the courage to be able to live out my faith on my own. And from that experience at that camp, I thought to myself, you know what, God is real, He loves me. I've experienced His love in the sacraments, especially His mercy through the sacrament of reconciliation. And I don't have to be anyone for Him. I just have to be myself, and He loves me just as I am. And it's through that moment that it really just unpacked the rest of my life, that I said, yep, I want to live as an active daughter of God. And so that's how I've been living my life ever since, in His love, and also sharing His love as much as I can with everyone around me. That I want them to experience what I experienced. I want young people around the world to experience the love and mercy of God, and that they don't have to be anyone, they don't have to fall into the peer pressures of society, but they can just be who they are as God created them to be, and that's enough.